First, the top headlines. All Jiribam Road Transport Drivers Union to boycott Sapamcha Jadumani. India reports 196 new COVID infections. Active cases rise to 3,428. Former Maldives President Abdullah Yameen sentenced to 11 years in prison for money laundering and bribery. And dozens of lives lost as Arctic freeze takes hold in US storm. Warm greetings and welcome to ELITETV News. I'm your news anchor Ishika Rajkumari presenting you the 12:30 p.m. English news. And before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV also requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now let's begin with the news in details. All Jiribam Road Transport Drivers Union AJRTDU has warned to Sapamcha Jadumani for his recent remark against bus driver. At the earliest, this was informed by the Secretary of said Drivers Union Secretary L. Maiton Singh while briefing media persons at Personet, the conference hall of Jiri News Network JAN Jiribam today. L. Maiton Singh further said that on a very unfortunate incident of an accident that occurred on 21st December at Lungsai Khopum Division Road under Noni district, where many students including a teacher lost their lives, during a discussion program which was telecasted in one of the local cable network, the so-called Sapamcha Jadumani make the remark that the drivers in Manipur are illiterate. Such an underestimating word promulgated by Jadumani, the drivers union has demanded public apology and to clarify on his remark. If it didn't do so, he will be socially boycotted by the All Jiribam Road Transport Drivers Union AJRTDU, L. Maiton aided.
Driver have isinausingsi yamna pagi thoi usitabai mawongda driver sing lai hetaba ngaktani aduna thoriba driver singna lai hetaba maram oraga accident thoi basi lai hetami thoi na mana haibado akoi union gi market gi yamna condemn tawi adu mathakta driver singna kadamoi dasu koi gi lambi chatliba kaksing phawo takningdaba miyoina adukna thwai Uraga chaliba driver sin nakra mahina accident tawhaning dino haibisini aduga oinana driver haibisina driver haibisi ekoi mama mana nakombido masani haibo haido kana amata ngasi boda uche koya boda mama mana loi nakomga sawunga tani mama mana nakomdaba miyo ba karata le mate adu maido lai shoi daba lai triba mati miyo di mani mama nakombido sumani haina ekoi ni ma ke thumjage maramdi Madu lai haiba opamana pomona ngang
The exam for the post of stenographer grade 3 office assistant and driver and DRDA wing was conducted by Department of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh said this is to remark the Good Governance Day, but anniversary of Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. He said this while speaking to an event on Sunday for Good Governance Day, come inauguration of bridge over Iril River at Nungoi Lamlai. He further said the government is working to provide transparency and accountability in governance and to recruit the government employees in a corruption-free way.
San namagi RD and PR gi makhada post marifu ga mari lawe nahan ma khudak ta hai written High introduction to a computerized machine, no matter what the Magi. Computer expert se maton the computer na makpijabani aduga candidate masa masada su yangale nang phangni se sinena masi sumai tawre haido again by mid usala haido kodak ta haido kim madugi final result OA office assistant ni phugam apani stenographer grade 3 gi tare ni driver tare ni pion kunma thoini haido punna post marifug mari se adugumba legendary Atal Bihari Brajpai na miyam the people khudol good governance ki celebration tawbo gi roina na ngasi mak ai honorable minister masi gi result je horen he gyobo loi law thokhro ai dana masi
As part of the 59th Foundation Day of Manipuri Sahitya Parsat Tripura, a praying tribute to Rajkumar Kamaljit Singh, Gurumayum Rajeshwar Sarma and Kaithelakpam Chandrakumar and felicitation of meritorious students was held at Radha Mandop Debatabari, Radhanagar, Agartala on Sunday. At the function, a floral tribute were paid at the portraits of the three late members of the Sahitya Parisat as showing honor to them and distributed an award to the meritorious students who passed in the first division at 2022 examination. Days after former ICI Bank CEO Chanda Koshar and her husband Deepak Koshar were arrested, the Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) today arrested Videocon Group promoter Venu Gopal Dut for alleged irregularities in the rupees 3,250 crore loan that Videocon got from ICICI Bank in 2012. Dut was arrested from Mumbai today early morning. Dut's arrest comes days after the Federal Investigative Agency arrested Chanda Koshar and her husband Deepak Koshar in connection with the rupees 3,250 crore Videocon loan scam. The Central Probe Agency alleged cheating and irregularities in loans sanctioned by the bank to the Videocon Group between 2009 and 2011 when Koshar was heading the bank. This arrest is significant in the case after a prolonged probe over years. Earlier, the bank had terminated Koshar as CEO, denying the former executive retirement benefits. The CBI had booked Chanda Koshar, her husband, and Venu Gopal Dut of Videocon Group, along with companies New Power Renewables, Supreme Energy, Videocon International Electronics Limited, and Videocon Industries Limited, as accused in the FIR registered under IPC sections related to criminal conspiracy and provisions of the Prevention of Corruption Act. Delhi and parts of North India woke up to numbing cold, with the weather department predicting cold wave conditions to prevail over the next few days. Temperatures have dipped in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan and Delhi over the last week with the onset of a cold wave. In Delhi, the mercury plunged to 5.3 degrees Celsius on Sunday, 3 notches below normal, while dense fog covered Haryana, Punjab and parts of Rajasthan. Most parts of these states have been witnessing minimum temperatures in the range of 3 to 7 degrees Celsius, officials said, adding that low visibility due to foggy weather affected road and train movement at several places. According to the Indian Meteorological Department (MET), foggy conditions were likely to prevail in Haryana, Punjab and parts of Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh till December 27. India logged 196 new coronavirus infections, while the active cases marginally increased to 3,428 according to the Union Health Ministry data updated on Monday. The COVID case tally was recorded at 4.46 crore. The death toll stands at 5,30,695 with 2 fatalities reconciled by Kerala, the data updated at 8 a.m. stated. The Delhi positivity rate was recorded at 0.56%, while the weekly positivity was peaked at 0.16%, the ministry said. It said 35,173 tests for detection of COVID have been conducted in the last 24 hours. The active cases comprise 0.01% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate increased to 98.80%, the ministry said. An increase of 4 cases has been recorded in the active COVID-19 caseload in a span of 24 hours. The number of people who have recuperated from the disease surged to 4 crore 41 143,179, while the case fatality rate was recorded at 1.19%. According to the ministry's website, 220.05 crore doses of COVID vaccine have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Please stay tuned, viewers, and we'll be right back after a short break.
Singju Festival 2022
Assam, Tripura amadi Bangladesh ki akhanaba Singju ki stall sing amadi
Singju danatana yelhongwe ki chinjak sing
Khutsa haibagi potlam singsu phanghanjagani Festival asigi manung chana Miss Singju Queen Contest
muna juvilakpi
Likol Kang Musical Night Blood Donation Camp Free Eye Care Camp Lakliba December 19 January 9 listing ani kulhumdoi fau Margin Polo Complex Hainangda
pakthok jagadoriba
Singju Festival 2022 da
Festival asida leba miyamna nungsibiduna support tawbiyu pukning thawgatpiyu mapung fahanbiyu haina hongjenjari
ilamdam chigi na amati apundugi saktam akhoi punna ngakminase.
The legendary brand Vespa was born in 1946. The Vespa has a unique design with a V-shaped grille to complement its sleek cast. The Piaggio emblem at the front gives you the pride of ownership, innovative appearance. The design was inspired by the wasp, hence the name Vespa.
Adom gari macha darkar oibidra? Supnagi minute kuntragi manungda document ichang changdana Vespa amadi Aprilia gi apamba model sing supna dagi lupa lising tara khaktang puthok piduna loan oina lawba yabagi khudong chaba pizare. Akupa marol kidamak contact obirau 9089895330 amadi 9615823252 Tulasi Motors Private Limited Thangmaiban amadi Sangay Pro Kudong Chaba si Mangan Bigano ngasi mag-contact obirau terms and conditions apply.
The pinnacles of success. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNACO School, Excellence in Education.
Mayam punumako punem zari, Wal Maite Council gi 4th Plenary Session 2023, Sugunumifam, Lagliba January 29, 2023 gi Nomaizing Unita, Sugunuda Laiba, Balika Gilampakta, Pangtok Lagani, Handaki Tim Asina. Reawakening our spirit of oneness in thought and action. Hi Basin. My name is Delaiba Mitay Chirinaw Sing Amasung Maruk Mapang Sing na Serbiabi na bagidamag Pauzenzeri. Ako pamarol kitang Facebook page. Wow Maite Council da Sambira Bashu from Digani. Yay Farida.
Welcome back after the break, and you're watching ELITETV English News. Now let's continue with the news again. CPN Maoist Center Chairman Puspa Kamal Dahal Prachanda has been appointed as the Prime Minister of Nepal as per the Article 76, Clause 2 of the Constitution, according to a statement issued by the President's office here. The President had called any member of the House of Representatives who can garner a majority with support from 2 or more parties as stipulated in the Article 76, Clause 2 of the Constitution to submit a claim for the Prime Minister's post. Prachanda, 68, had submitted the claim before the deadline given by the President expired at 5 p.m. on Sunday. According to the President's office, the swearing-in ceremony of the newly appointed Prime Minister will take place today at 4 p.m. In Maldives, former President Abdullah Yameen has been sentenced to 11 years in prison after being found guilty of money laundering and bribery. Yameen was accused of abusing his position and taking $1 million from a private company to facilitate the sale of Araha for resort development. Yamin, who lost power in 2018, was sentenced to 5 years in jail and fined $5 million in 2019 for embezzlement in state funds. After his sentencing, Yamin was shifted to house arrest in 2020 but was freed months later. Since his release, the former president has returned to active politics, has been sentenced to 11 years in prison after being found guilty of money laundering and bribery. Yamin was accused of abusing his position and taking $1 million from a private company to facilitate the sale of Araha for resort development. Millions of people have hunkered down to ride out the winter storm that has killed at least 34 people across the United States and is expected to claim more lives after trapping people inside houses and knocking out power to tens of thousands of homes and businesses. The scope of the storm has been on a rarely seen scale, stretching from Canada town to the Rio Grande along the border with Mexico. About 60% of the U.S. population face some sort of winter weather advisory or warning, and temperatures plummeted drastically below normal from east of the Rocky Mountains to the Appalachians, the National Weather Service said. The storm has led to fatalities in several states including Colorado, Kansas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, New York. As of Sunday, 60% of the U.S. population was under a weather warning. Across the border in Canada, authorities said a bus rolled over on an icy highway in British Columbia on Christmas Eve, killing 4 people and injuring 3 dozen. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police said on Sunday that the bus crashed on Highway 97C east of Merritt. The Regional Health Authority said 36 people were treated for injuries ranging from minor to serious. 8 remained hospitalized on Sunday morning, including 2 in serious condition and 2 with non-life-threatening injuries. And now in the sports news. A 2-day second state school championship of Kung Fu martial arts organized by Buddhist Kung Fu Association of Purvanchal held at Little Scholar Academy and Little Mount Public School, Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh was concluded on Sunday. At the closing ceremony, former Sports Minister Mr. Jitendra Jaiswal, international wrestler Dinesh Singh, District Officer of Nehru Yuva Kendra, Ms. Seema Pandey, Trustee of Little Mount School, Mistress Sarsikha Mishra, Principal Mr. Satish Chaubey, Director of Little Scholar Academy, Mr. Sasank Sekhar Sahib, Principal Vidisha Singh Ma'am, and National President of Buddhist Kung Fu Federation of India, Mr. B.R. Bishnoi sir, were present as Presidium members. More than 400 students participated in this program, in which many activities like yoga, gymnastics, kung fu, martial arts fight, dancing, skating, singing, mimicry, acting, drawing, etc. A very grand, beautiful platform was provided to show, in which all the school's children brought laurels to their parents in school by participating in their favorite arts with their very good results. The winners of all these activities were given T-shirts and trophies of Buddhist Kung Fu along with gold medals and certificates by the National President of Buddhist Kung Fu Federation of India's B.R. Bishnoi sir and Prasant Tripathi sir, school principal and trustees. Along with this, Ayush Kumar, a student of Little Scholar Academy, and Anjali Kumari, a student of Little Mount Public School, were gifted cycles as winners. Family members of all the children and the teachers who came in large numbers to watch this program have never seen such a grand championship. Everyone present was very happy to see the guests and parents. And seeing the happiness of all the people who came, the chief guest Jitendra Jaiswal sir said that I want to congratulate the association and the school manager for organizing such a good program, and I would like to say that this type of program should be organized every year, which can help in the development of these little children and will also be able to enhance their physical abilities and achieve good results in all fields with happy life. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940289092 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Now let's go through the headlines once again. All Jiribam Road Transport Drivers Union to boycott Sapamcha Jadumani. India reports 196 new COVID infections. Active cases rise to 3,428. Former Maldives President Abdullah Yameen sentenced to 11 years in prison for money laundering and bribery. And dozens of lives lost as Arctic freeze takes hold in US storm. And that's all for today's 12:30 p.m. English news. And thank you for watching ELITE TV. We'll be back with more news and updates at 3, so stay tuned. And finally, signing off.